Hi everyone. So it's been quite a while since I've last posted on YouTube one of my blogs. So yeah, probably got heaps to catch up on. Where will I start? I guess back at Easter, which is wow, like that was like April. It's now September. I had all my wisdom teeth taken out, so I had 3 wisdom teeth removed, so that the surgeon had more of my jaw to work with and to make the operation easier. I had never had surgery before, and I hadn't had any kind of general anaesthetic, so I was a little bit nervous about how I would react to it, but look, it was gone. I was gone. The operation was done. I had a little bit of swelling, wasn't too bad. Probably came up mostly like day 2, maybe day 3, and it was gone by a week. Had a little bit of bruising through like this section here and through here, but on the whole it was actually fine, and recovery was really quick. Yeah, and then I've had a couple of, probably 2 tightenings of my braces since then, and mostly it's been smooth sailing. I've had a couple of incidents where I broke a bracket off my very back brace. I was brushing my teeth with quite a hard plastic toothbrush. I somehow managed to bite down awkwardly and actually thought I broke my tooth and freaked out, and when I had a closer look, it just turned out that I'd knocked like the actual brace off, and it was sliding around on the wire. So they fixed me up pretty quickly, and that didn't have any issues with that. And then I've had recently, I had my top wire on the back top area was really poking into my cheek, and I kind of avoided going to the dentist because I thought it had just been because my teeth had shifted over a little bit, but I just got to the point where I was having to wear wax on that spot every day, all night, and I sort of thought, I'm being stupid, I really need to go and see the orthodontist. And what had happened is somehow my actual brace, the wire this way, had shifted slightly to this side. No, yeah, this way? Or, no, it had shifted slightly that way, which meant then that where they cut it off and poke it in so it doesn't scratch you had come back too far, and so it kept catching on my cheek, and so we just shifted it around, and yeah, I'm right as rain, and I don't actually know why I left it so long. And the other thing I have is one spot here that constantly has like a little cut on my cheek, but that's because I have a tooth missing, and I think the way the wire sits in that spot in my mouth, it just gets aggravated by it. If I can show you, it's probably not a great look. You can see there, I've got that wire that sort of is free. I don't know, it must be that there's no tooth to stop my cheek from going past, and I think maybe in my sleep I might do something funny, or I'm not sure. For a little while I was actually grinding my teeth in my sleep, and I'd never noticed that I had done it before, and it was like I was clenching really hard in my teeth, and they click kind of funny, and it was like I was trying to move my bite, because all my bite has changed so much since having my braces. So other than that, it's been absolutely just easygoing, and just, you know, I've started to get used to having braces being normal. I'm really excited though, because my next tightening appointment is in about 2.5 weeks, and I spoke to my orthodontist about the next step, because I really want to have my surgery in in December, just before Christmas. I finish teaching just before Christmas, and then we have our big summer break. And because I need like that sort of month recovery, being a teacher you talk a lot, so having to have my jaw kind of banded or wired or whatever they do to close it, I think they just band it shut, it's going to make teaching really hard. So that's my absolute preferred option. I also don't want to take too much sick leave, so not because I don't have enough, it's really hard. Like when you've got a class to teach, you don't want to take too much time off away from them. So my ultimate goal would be to have my surgery just literally the day I finish school, and then I'd have kind of right through till nearly the very end of January where I didn't have to work. So basically the orthodontist looked at my bottom teeth and sort of seemed happy with the way that my teeth have moved. He said that he can't tell without moulds whether my teeth are ready or not. So yeah, he's going to they're going to take moulds, and then they can then kind of align the teeth the way they should be with it moved, and he'll know whether or not they've moved enough up till now for it to work. So I'm really hoping that it works that way, because like fingers crossed, because otherwise, because like people take time off at Christmas and surgeons will take time off at Christmas, I won't probably be able to get in and have my surgery until late January. So, and that'll mean I'll have to take time off work, and that's not really what I'd like to do. So yeah, that's kind of as far as I've got so far. I've actually noticed that my face shape has changed quite a bit. Like I already had a prominent jaw. I'm pretty certain in my head it looks a lot more prominent now, but I knew that was going to happen, and I'm fairly certain my bite itself has gotten worse. My slight lisp, because of having braces and also the bite getting worse, has definitely increased, and I find I get tongue-tied like really easily over silly words where I have to really slow down and really think about how I'm enunciating myself and where I'm placing my tongue or my teeth and things like that. So I've noticed that's changed too. So I'll come up a bit closer. You can see there that through here my bite's a lot worse, and it's kind of awkward through there. Sometimes I feel like I need to kind of push it forward more for the bite to sit. So that's that O. So yeah, probably the biggest angle is like that. Not sure if that got it, but oops. But yeah, so I'm just hoping that it'll all just fall into place for me. I guess like anything, it's just a waiting game. I just wanted to talk through a couple of like tips for keeping your braces clean. I know lots of you have seen these things on the net, but cleaning your teeth when you have braces is a massive pain in the ass, and it takes so long, and to floss properly and to do it all, and unfortunately I can be a little bit lazy at times when it comes to being tired at the end of the day, and so I think probably that they sort of come in a packet like this, and if I take one out, they're just a little brush, and you can put them like in between your teeth, a bit like flossing. They're really handy, and they're awesome to have when you go out, to give them a quick sort of go over instead of brushing them, like if you're at dinner or something like that. They come in different thicknesses as well. I'll just get one of these ones out. So you can see here if I can open it. You can see how one of them is quite thick. So I find the thin ones are really good. Sometimes your gaps close over a little bit when your teeth are moving and you can't get the other ones through, but I find the big ones are good for getting the things that you kind of miss when you're brushing your teeth sometimes. This is also a bit of a lifesaver. It's a floss and it's got a hard end on it. Now I got given like a threader to put on normal floss, but I found that the floss would come off the threader all the time. It was quite annoying. So this is really good because you can fit it up in between your braces. This bit here can sometimes get caught because it's quite fuzzy. It gets caught sometimes like on the tip of your braces, but I actually find they're really good most of the time. So yeah, so just spending the time. I've got to go and get my teeth professionally cleaned at some point, so hopefully that'll give it a good go over. And yeah, I use like, I think it's GC Plus mousse that the orthodontist advised that I put on. You just kind of put it on at night and go to sleep with it in your mouth. So yeah, so that's kind of all I've had to try and do with my oral hygiene and stuff like that. I don't think there's anything else I need to add. Sorry, I rushed through that a bit because I was conscious that there was lots of things that I wanted to add, and I didn't want to go on for too long. So yeah, if you have any more questions, please ask them below. I'm really stoked how many people have been watching my videos and already asking me questions, and I can tell there's lots of people out there who are in the same boat as me and think it's great. So thanks heaps for watching, and I'll post a video in about 3 weeks time when I know and I've had my molds taken, and hopefully it's thumbs up, not thumbs down. Thanks.